Is that on? Okay, so what I look at first is the shape of the face. So his face is quite long and oval. So I'm going to start by creating that longer oval shape there first. Doesn't matter if you're not neat, because Quentin Blake's style is quite scratchy anyway. Then I'm going to give him a neck just here, and then bring his head up slightly. Then I'm going to look at his eyes and just pop those in. Quentin Blake's are just little circles like that. Then I'm looking at his nose. So he's got quite a longish nose. So I'm going to bring that down. And it's quite rounded, so I'm going to try and give him a bit of a round nose like that. He's very smiley, so I'm going to give him a big grin like that. Looking at his ears, they're not circular. They're kind of, again, that oval, longer shape. So I'm going to make sure his ears look similar, like so. And then I'm looking at his hair, and his hair is quite straight and stands up. So I'm going to go, again, nice and loose, straight, make his hair stick up. Then he's got a t-shirt on, so I'm going to put a circle around his neck, bring his shoulders down into short sleeves. Again, nice and rough. Doesn't matter if it's not neat, because that's Quentin Blake style. And give me some arms. And we're done. Okay, so now we've finished this, we're going to start painting. So I'm going to start with his skin colour. So his skin colour is a nice soft brown. So I'm going to, if you look over here, add water to there. Okay, create nice and watery, so I don't want the colour to be too strong. Okay, and then I'm going to come back to my picture. All right, and then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to try and wash and use that one brush of paint to essentially do the whole face, because I want it to be a nice pale colour. Okay, so I'm going to come through all the way around. Okay, up to the edges, up to the hair. Okay, I might add a bit of water, so I'm going to take some water. I'm not going to dip back in, I'm just going to go back onto the face and use what's there and drag that down into the neck area. Okay, give it a good wash all over. Doesn't matter if you miss outside the lines, because again, that's Quentin Blake's style, or if you miss areas, it's not a big deal. Okay, so then his shirt is kind of a khaki colour, so I'm going to start with the green. But here I'm going to have to try and mix. Now this is very dirty, so I'm going to do it on a piece of paper, but you should be doing it in this tin, ideally. Okay, so I've got that green, putting it here, and I'm going to mix a little brown. I've washed my brush. I'm going to get a bit of brown. I'm going to mix that through, make that khaki colour. Okay, so looking down here, again, I'm going to just really pale, nice and rough, onto the there, like so. It should be nice and quick, scratchy. It doesn't have to be super neat, doesn't have to be all the perfect shade like that. There you can see what little bits left over. I'm not going to worry about that at all. Okay, then I've realised I've forgotten his arms, which need to match his face colour. So I'm going to go back, plenty of water. Okay, might even put a bit of water from the pot. Okay, look here, far too much water. What's happened there? So when you do that, you just need to drag your brush along the edge, and that'll get rid of the excess. And if you see now on the other side, it's going to be much better. It's got that nice tone. So here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try, that's it, like that, try and drag it through so I haven't got that over. And I'll even get rid of some of the excess up here as well, like so. Okay, so that's the start. Really happy with that. I'm looking at his hair, and you can see it's dark, so I'm going to go black. Okay, so I'll go over here, lots of water in there, and again, I might, because it's black, it's very dark, so I'm going to add a bit of water over here. Then I'm just going to look at his hair, and I'm going to add scratchy lines to it to finish it off. Okay, your last step is to choose your favourite colour. So I think his favourite colour is going to be yellow. So I'm going to rinse my brush really thoroughly because I'm going to a lighter colour. I'm going to put plenty of water into there to try and make, yeah. And then I'm going to just wash the background. So I'm just going to go around. Doesn't matter if I don't get right to the edge. In fact, that's probably better because otherwise your paint might leach together. But I'm just going to basically go all the way around my character, and I'm going to go right to the edges, okay, until I've covered the whole thing. All right, and then it should end up looking a bit like the example once you've added your pen lines on. Okay. Okay, so you should be here for your final step. Again, we're going to go quite loose and scratchy, so we're not going to try and make it too neat. So you'll see when I'm moving my pen, it's almost like I am sketching. Okay, and I'm going over those pencil lines. Okay, going over those pencil lines. Again, do not have to be perfect. Won't always even fit where I've put those pencil lines. Like so. It's just basically adding it almost like an outline, an accent to kind of make it pop. Okay, so I've got my my head there, my ear, eyes go in. Okay, I'm going around, not just the face, also the neck. Essentially, we're covering any pencil line that we made before. Again, they can be nice and scratchy, don't need to be perfect. No, it doesn't matter if you made little inflections like that. It's not a big deal. So don't get stressed. It's nice and easy. And I'm even doing it one-handed, look. So if I do it one-handed, you can do it with two. Okay, so you can see it's looking much more like Quentin Blake style now. Okay, so again, I'm going to go over here. Bring it down, nice and sketchy, nice and scratchy and scrawly. And then you should have a little self-portrait that looks something like this.